Yep.
Gotcha. 1 minute to the pre.
6 is here.
Gotcha. I got video from everybody, I do believe.
We got 1 minute till the pre.
Check in.
Gotcha. A reminder to record. Really lucky.
All right, 10 seconds to the pre. I got you there, Ken. And ready pre.
Hey, happy Sunday, church. I'm so grateful that you guys are with us this morning. If we haven't met before, my name's Dudley, and I'm on the Welcome and Connect team. I'm with my friend Suze. Hi. Suzanne Rose Winkler. Hey, you guys don't know Suze, but she's awesome. You might know her, but most of you probably don't.
Yeah.
Suzanne is usually on the other side of the cameras.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What I normally do is my husband and I volunteer for production,
Yes.
so we're over on the other side of the camera, so you don't see me.
Yes.
Or I might be at the front desk.
Yep. On the weekdays.
On
You come
weekdays, so
down. That's right.
you don't see me that much.
Right. But Suze and her husband are a huge part of our church. They started watching online back in 2020. So
Yes.
tell us a little bit about that, Suze.
Yeah. Well, we actually were living in Southern California. That was our home.
SoCal.
Yeah, and we're retiring. We're moving to Wilmington.
Yeah.
And because it's 2020, our California Bible study was on Zoom, right? Everybody remembers that. Try to forget it. Anyhow, one of the ladies had recently moved to Wilmington.
Yeah.
And when I told her we were moving to Wilmington, she goes, "Here, I found this church. I just love it.
That's
Port
awesome.
City Community Church." And she sent us an online link.
Right. So you guys watched online for a little bit through COVID.
Oh, yeah. All
And-
through COVID,
yeah.
we watched online.
Yeah. Does your friend go here still? Is she still in Wilmington?
You know, I'm not really sure.
Okay.
We're
That's all right.
American
That's
apart,
okay.
but,
That's okay.
you know, it's,
Yeah.
you know, hopefully she's watching
Right.
online.
That's good. That's true. That's awesome. That's
yeah.
awesome.
So we're just, you know, we love it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
of course, when we were able to come in person,
Yeah. For that first time.
the first time is
Yeah.
after it opened up after Easter and 2021.
Yeah.
And I tell you, when I was able to be in the room and hear the worship team and to really hear the message in person,
Yeah.
I cry.
Yeah. And to be surrounded by people again, man,
Oh.
just what a great thing.
And the community, it's just so awesome
Oh
here.
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Suze, tell us. Obviously, you've been here about 5 years. Walking with Jesus for longer than that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what's it look like? What's one impactful experience that you've had through the church since you and Jim have been apart?
Well, the most important thing and impactful thing we've had is Port City 101. And I really, really encourage anybody who can come in to go through Port City 101, even if you've been here.
Stand by for the 2-minute countdown.
For us, we learned the history, we learned a lot about Port City, but also it helped us connect. And the Connect team got to know us.
Yeah.
You know, people like Dudley
For sure.
can see you face to face.
True.
And
Yeah.
it helped us when we wanted to serve in all the different areas.
Right. And join a group or anything like that. And be a part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
so we go and join, you know, what groups to join. But what it did, it made a church family for us.
2 minutes to gather in 3,
What's important.
2,
Right.
and 1.
Oh, so important.
Yeah, well, if you're able to come in person to a Port City 101, of course we want you to do that. Another way you can connect with us is through the Connect card. So portcity.church/connect. If you fill that out, someone from my team, from our church, will reach out to you as soon as we can. We'd love to help you get connected. Suze, one more thing. We only got about 2 minutes.
All right.
But recently, Jim, your husband, he had a health situation. You guys had to go back online. Tell us about that. How was that? Not great, obviously.
Not great.
Not great. But
It
everything's
was-
good now.
Everything's
Praise the
great.
Lord. Come on.
But it was a very tough time. My husband was fine, and then 5 days later, he was in the emergency room, had 2 surgeries, 14 days in the hospital, 2 months, 3 months to recover.
Sure.
It was just, I mean,
Crazy.
crazy.
Yeah. Unexpected.
Very
So
unexpected.
Yeah.
But the beauty of it is because we were connected to Port City,
Yeah.
like one of the first things I did was reach out for prayer,
Right.
reach out to Port City and say, hey, help.
Yeah.
And there was meals, there
Yeah.
was people coming to visit
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
there was all kinds of support.
Yeah.
I really felt the love of
Right.
Jesus.
That's awesome, Seuss.
It's-
Yeah, and it's through the church, but it's also through believers who believe in Jesus,
Yeah.
who love Jesus, our sons and daughters coming together for another son and daughter,
Yeah.
which is just really what it is. Suze, we have about 30 seconds. What would you encourage the people online who are watching online to do to be a part of?
I would say fill out the Connect card.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Sure.
Because you really want to connect to the church. The other thing is if you need
Yep,
prayer,
20 seconds.
please,
Yeah.
please
Don't
do
hesitate.
the
We'll come to camera
prayer
3
card.
and then
Voices
to
up,
1.
slash prayer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's so great to have people praying for you.
All right, 10 seconds to gathering.
For you. I know during our season that was really tough.
Yeah.
It really made us feel better.
Yeah.
Ready,
All
3.
Talk to Carson. Love you guys.
Bye.
Boom. 3 is live.
Good morning,
Ready,
church.
1.
It's good to be with you today. My name
Take
is
1.
Carson, and it's just an honor to be in church today. Welcome to the 11 o'clock gathering. If you're watching online with us today, thank you for linking in with us today. As the church this morning has been beautiful so far, and I just have great
Let's see if we only had 2 cameras with tally lights, that might help.
As we gather together as the people of God, to worship God, to learn about God, and to engage with the people that God has placed in our life and in our church. 2 things that we want you to know about today as we start our time together. Number 1 is an encounter trip that is leaving town tomorrow, headed to Alabama. One
Ready,
thing
3
that's
online.
Yep, ready, 3.
around our staff
Take
meetings,
3.
our staff conversations is that our
Oh, whoops, I'm on
staff
clean feed.
here
I didn't
at our
realize.
church needs what our church has to offer. It's not just the people that come on Sundays that need our church, but it's all of us that need our church. And that's one of the reasons that we're so excited about
So
this.
you probably wouldn't even
encounter
need
trip.
that
Majority, made up of staff
tally
members
light
that are
system
going to
back there anymore,
Alabama
because you can come
tomorrow to learn
out of
more
this
about
to the
the
tally
racial
light on that
history and
directly.
story of our country and how we as a church can contribute to racial healing in the world that we live in today as we look back in order to be better informed about who God is calling us to be and where it is that God is calling us to go. So I just invite you tomorrow morning even
Ready,
to
1.
just be praying for
Take
our
1.
team that's heading to Alabama. Pray for safety, pray for an open mind and awareness to the leadership of God's Spirit and a readiness to apply what they learned during their time in Alabama. The second thing that we want everybody
Ready,
to
3.
know about is baptism
Take 3.
night, here at our church on April the 6th at 5 o'clock in this room. We're baptizing 26 of our family members.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think it's a really beautiful night. It's a nighttime church gathering. And I think we can refer to it that way because we should all be here that night. I think it could be easy for us to think, oh, they're getting baptized, so that's good for them and their family and
Ready,
their friends.
2.
The truth of the matter is, if you call Port City home, they
Take
are
2.
your family. They are your brothers and they are your sisters. They're our brothers and our sisters. So I just invite, I strongly encourage everyone who calls Port City home to be in the room that night to celebrate
Ready, 5 online.
to honor them,
Take 5
and
online.
to add value to them as they go public with their faith. It's a big decision. And we want to be a church that's raising fans of one another, especially when we take a step of faith.
Ready,
like
3 in the house.
April, the 6th at 5
Take
o'clock.
3.
We encourage you to be here. 2 big things happening in the life of our church as we begin the journey toward April, which is crazy. Easter is right around the corner. Just
Ready,
to
1.
make you feel a little bit stressed. But,
Take
all right,
1.
so here over the next few minutes,
Okay, Billy, if you can get me
Ready,
another
1.
focus shot.
Take 1.
Ready,
Ready, 4. Actually, I'm gonna go to 6. Ready, 6. Take 6, just so I'm dissolving a different way than you.
Look up into that corner right there. TI-45, can you raise your hand and scream and shout, hello? There's some more Treasure Island kids that are in the room today. They're excited. Hear that? That's how we should all be. Excited to be in church together. So let's catch up with each
All
other
right.
with a childlike faith
Ready,
today.
4.
Let's add value to each
Online.
other with a childlike faith today. Sound good?
Ready,
2
5
minutes
in the
on
house.
clock. Stand up where you are. Meet the people around you. If you're online, Dudley and Suzanne are going to take
And
it from here.
dissolve 4.
Dissolve 5.
We're excited to be in church today. We're excited to be in church.
Sweet.
I'm very excited to be in church today.
And we're so grateful that you guys are watching online. Hey, one thing, Susan, wanted to talk about was a little bit about the care team.
Yes.
Go for it.
Yeah, the care team is available, and it is amazing because when I went through this hard season with
Ready,
my
3 in the house.
husband, it
Dissolve
It's
3.
just too much sometimes for myself, and I needed somebody to talk to, just to share the difficulties I was going through. I did it all on the phone. It was great. It uplifted me. So
Ready,
it
6
is
in the
so
house.
easy to contact
Dissolve
us
6.
and become part of our family and to reach out to the care team. There's a wonderful card.
Sure. Porsey.church/prayer. Again, that goes right to our care team.
Yeah.
Ready, 3 in the house.
When you think about the
All right.
Dissolve 3.
Oh, Billy, do you think you could get some of that blue light stuff that you were doing?
I was just
About to cut to you here in like 30 seconds, probably.
Ready, 1 in the house. Scott, you want to stay out of focus? Ready, 1. Dissolve 1.
The difficulty of being a caretaker. And when somebody is sick, you think of the sick person and you forget about the caretaker.
Got about 20 seconds until I'm on you, Billy.
Caretaker needs prayers, and I could request prayers for myself, not only for my husband. And that
Ready, 3 in the
really
house.
got me through a difficult
Dissolve
time.
3.
And what's great about that is you get to lay your pride down.
All right. Ready, 5 online.
Yeah.
That's what believers are here for. So yeah, if you need anything, church, feel free to reach out. Be confident and reach out and let us know what you need. We want to come alongside you. Love you, church. We're going to jump into the message in a minute, and yeah, we'll see you soon.
Dissolve 5 online. Nice. And then, yeah,
Ready, 6 in the house.
don't have a lot of time on these.
Dissolve 6. Thank you, David. Ready, 3. Dissolve 3.
I'm going to stick on Billy like probably 1 or 2 seconds
Ready,
longer.
1. Dissolve 1.
And dissolve. There we go. Nice. Oh, dang it. Missed it. All right. Thanks, Billy.
All right, we got Matt leading.
Ready, 3. We'll start taking. Take 3. Ready, 2. Take 2. Ready, 4. Take 4. Ready, 5. Take 5. Ready, 1. Take 1. Ready, 3. Take 3. That's right. Ready, 6. Is she a little dark? Yeah, Abby, if you can iris up just a tick. Ready, 5. Take 5. Ready, 4. Take 4. Ready, 1. Take 1. Ready, 3. Take 3. Ready, 5. Let's do 1. Sorry, ready, 1. Dissolve 1. Ready, 6. Start taking again. Take 6. Ready, 4. Take 4. Ready, 5. Take 5. Ready, 6. Take 6. Ready, 3. Take 3. Ready, 1. Take 1. Ready, 4. Take 4. Ready, 6. Take 6. Ready, 3. Take 3. Ready, 2. Jackie, start pulling out. Ready, 2. Take 2. Ready, 4. Take 4. Ready, 6. Take 6. Ready, 1. Take 1. Ready, 3. Take 3. Ready, 4. Take 4. Ready, 2. Take 2. Ready, 3. Take 3. Ready, 1. Take 1. Ready, 5. Take 5. Ready, 4. Take 4. Ready, 6. Take 6. Ready, 3. Take 3. Ready, 2. Take 2. Ready, 4. Take 4. Ready, 1. Take 1. Ready, 3. Take 3. Ready, 5. Take 5. Ready, 4. Take 4. Ready, 1. Take 1. Ready, 6. Take 6. Ready, 2. Take 2. Ready, 3. Take 3. Ready, 5. take 5, ready 6, take 6, ready 4, take 4, ready 1, take 1, ready 3, and we'll dissolve 3. Ready 4, dissolve 4, ready 1, dissolve 1, ready 5, dissolve 5, ready 2, dissolve 2. Thanks, Jack. I like getting that acoustic guitar in there. Ready 3, dissolve 3, ready 4, dissolve 4, ready 5, dissolve 5, ready 1, dissolve 1, ready 6, dissolve 6, ready 3, dissolve 3, ready 1, we'll start taking, take 1, ready 4, take 4, ready 5, take 5, ready 3, take 3, ready 2, take 2, ready 4, take 4, ready 6, take 6, ready 1, take 1, ready 5, take 5, ready 4, take 4, ready 2, take 2, ready 6, take 6, ready 3, take 3, ready 1, take 1, ready 4, take 4, ready 3, take 3, ready 1, take 1, ready 5, take 5, ready 2, take 2, ready 3, and we'll dissolve 3, ready 4, nope, he's tuning, ready 5, dissolve 5, ready 1, dissolve 1, ready 4, dissolve 4, ready 3, dissolve 3, ready 2, dissolve 2, ready 6, dissolve 6, ready 4, dissolve 4, ready 1, dissolve 1, ready 5, dissolve 5, we'll start taking, ready 3, take 3, ready 4, take 4, ready 1, take 1, ready 5, take 5, ready 2, take 2, ready 6, take 6, ready 4, take 4, ready 1, take 1, ready 3, take 3, ready 6, take 6, ready 5, take 5, ready 4, take 4, ready 1, take 1, ready 5, take 5, ready 2, take 2, ready 3, take 3, ready 6, take 6, ready 4, take 4, ready 1, take 1, ready 3, take 3, ready 5, take 5, ready 4, take 4, ready 6, take 6, ready 1, take 1, ready 5, take 5, ready 2, take 2, ready 4, take 4, ready 3, take 3, ready 6, take 6, ready 2, take 2, ready 4, take 4, ready 1, take 1, ready 5, take 5, ready 6, take 6, ready 3, take 3, ready 1, take 1, ready 4, take 4, ready 5, take 5, ready 3, take 3, ready 1, ready 4, dissolve 4, ready 1, dissolve 1, ready 6, ready 6, dissolve 6, ready 4, dissolve 4, ready 3, dissolve 3, ready 5, dissolve 5, ready 1, dissolve 1, ready 3, dissolve 3, ready 5, dissolve 5, ready 3, dissolve 3. Ken, can you get the keys? 1, 2, Atol. Intro, 2, 3, 4. Ready 4, dissolve 4. Ready 3, dissolve 3. Ready 5, dissolve 5. Ready 1, dissolve 1. Ready 4, dissolve 4. Ready 3, we'll start taking, take 3. Ready 6, take 6. Ready 4, take 4. Ready 1, take 1. Ready 3, take 3. Ready 5, oh that's 6. Ready 6, take 6. Ready 1, take 1. Ready 4, take 4. Ready 5, take 5. Ready 3, take 3. Ready 1, take 1. Ready 4, take 4. Ready 2, take 2. Ready 5, let's do 6. Ready 6, take 6. Ready 4, take 4. Ready 5, take 5. Ready 3, take 3. Ready 1, take 1. Ready 4, take 4. Ready 5, take 5. Ready 3, take 3. Ready 2, take 2. Ready 4, take 4. Ready 5, take 5. Ready 6, take 6. Ready 3, take 3. Ready 1, take 1. Ready 4, take 4. Ready 6, take 6. Ready 5, take 5. Ready 1, take 1.
I just sent a grow zone number.
Okay. Ready 3, take 3. Ready 4, take 4. Ready 1, take 1. Ready 6, take 6. Ready 3, take 3. Ready 4, take 4. Ready 1, take 1. Ready 6, take 6. Ready 3, take 3. Ready 4, take 4. Ready 5, take 5. Ready 3, take 3. Ready 1, take 1. Ready 4, take 4. Ready 2, take 2. Ready 5, take 5. Ready 3, take 3. Ready 6, take 6. Ready 2, take 2. Ready 4, take 4. Ready 1, take 1. Ready 1, 5. Ready 5, take 5. Ready 6, take 6. Ready 3, take 3. Ready 1, take 1. Ready 6, take 6. Ready 5, take 5.
I'm sending a grow zone number
Ready
again.
3. Take 3. Ready 1. Take 1. Ready 4. Take 4. Ready 5. Take 5. Ready 3. Take 3. Ready 2. And we'll dissolve. Dissolve 2. Ready 5. Dissolve 5. Ready 3. Dissolve 3. Ready 6. Dissolve 6. Ready 3. Dissolve 3. Ready 5.
Be ready for the piano.
Dissolve 5. Yep, Ken's huffing at it already. Ready 1. Dissolve 1. Ready 6. Dissolve 6. Ready 3. Dissolve 3. Ready 4. Dissolve 4. Ready 1. Dissolve 1. Ready 3. Dissolve 3. Ready 5. Dissolve 5. Ready 4. Dissolve 4. Ready 6. Dissolve 6. Ready 1. Dissolve 1. Ready 3. Dissolve 3. Ready 4. Dissolve 4. Ready 6. Dissolve 6. Ready 2. Dissolve 2. Ready 5. Dissolve 5. Ready 4. Dissolve 4. Ready 1. Dissolve 1. Ready 6. Dissolve 6. Ready 3. Dissolve 3. Ready 4. Dissolve 4. Ready 1. Dissolve 1. Ready 5. Dissolve 5. Ready 4. Dissolve 4. Ready 3. Dissolve 3. Ready 6. Dissolve 6. Ready 4. Dissolve 4. Ready 5. Dissolve 5. Ready 1. Dissolve 1. Ready 4. Dissolve 4. Ready 1. Dissolve 1.
Thank you for what the cross represents. You were good, you were faithful.
Ready 6. Dissolve 6.
Thank you for your forgiveness. Thank you that you show up, that you love us
Ready 1.
like a child.
Dissolve 1.
running to a mom or a dad. We trust your arms. Our fears, our doubts, our struggles, they don't seem so big in your presence. Everything finds its proper place, proper size. God, so whatever we walked in here with, we hand over to you, knowing that you are bigger, better, greater.
Ready 5.
We don't have to do it alone.
Dissolve 5.
Jesus, you shed your blood for us. There's no greater love than that. We love you. We're forever grateful. May everything we say.
Ready 1.
Just bring
Dissolve 1.
you honor.
be pleasing to you, that this would be an offering to you this time together. We love you, Jesus.
Ready 2. Dissolve 2.
Church, you grab a seat.
I'm sending that same Grozo number again.
Struck a chord in my heart in so many ways because I can remember singing that song as a kid. And just
Yep.
thinking about the implications
Ready 5 online.
as a child, and now just continuing to take myself back to what does it mean to believe in the perfect provision of the
Take 5 online.
is a just beautiful
That was Daniela on lyrics. She did a really good job.
Let's go.
following Jesus for either a little bit of time or quite some time. I think sometimes we
Let's go back and have breakfast. We can do a shout out.
you're beginning to follow Jesus or you haven't started following Jesus.
Ready 3 online. Take 3 online.
Okay. Ready 1 in the house. Take 1. 1 and 3 are live.
Abby, can we zoom out ever so slightly? Just want to give his feet a little more room. Yeah, that's perfect. Ready 6 online. Take 6 online.
I love that John 3:16, one of the most famous Bible verses ever, is for God so loved the world.
And David, can you push in? We're going to have that big wall slide there.
A lot of times it can be easy to think about God in,
Yep.
in the
Thank
idea
you.
that he's a taker, that he is taking things from us. That's not the idea that we see throughout the Bible and through the life of Jesus. We see that God is incredibly generous, that he gave us himself as a token of his love, his perfect provision for us. During this time,
Ready
we
1
talk
online.
about giving every week.
Take
I
1
think
online.
It's important to keep it on the forefront of our mind and our heart that God is a giver, and that God has given us everything that we have, and that we get to bring part of what he has given to us.
Ready 5 online.
Back to him and trust him with it. We've been
Take
saying
5 online.
for the past couple of weeks, and
Ready 3.
that it'll sink into our heart.
Take
That
3.
generous church
Going to 3 as well.
is made up of generous people. And I'm challenged by that because it puts a bit of a challenge in my lap and in my heart and in my wallet in a lot of ways.
Ready 5
We
online.
are called to be generous people.
Take 5 online. 5 and 3 are live.
Consider ourselves a disciple of Jesus. So if you
Ready
are
2
giving
in the house.
consistently in the life of our church, I just
Take
honor
2.
you for your generosity and
We go and put up that lower third.
together as God's family. If you haven't started to give rhythmically and consistently, I would just encourage you to maybe take a step toward that today. If you've got questions about what that can look like, our team would be honored to walk alongside you as you contemplate bringing something to God.
Still on 5 here.
Trust you with it. And
Sorry, Billy. Try to give you a break here shortly.
it's probably gonna get all up in
I just like this graphic on 5 a little bit more than 1 or 2.
I know it made me think we were in the 9 sitting right over there. I had a lot of things that came to my mind that were pretty convicting, but really, really hopeful. And I hope that will be your story today. So I hope you have your Bible and you have your journal and something to
Alright, ready 2. Take 2 online. 5, you're clear.
Go ahead and pull the lower third. Perfect.
let's take a big deep breath together as a family, and then Mike will come out to continue our series.
Ready clean feed. Take clean feed.
Dissolve to black. Keyers in. Bumping.
There we go.
3 in preview. And dissolve to 3.
Thank you so
And
much.
ready 1.
It's always great to be together. Today, it's March Madness. You guys know this. You get your brackets. You've lost a lot of sleep.
Take
so
1.
you're trying to stay up, watch your body. As we
Key it
begin,
in. Show Mike's
Name
name.
slide in.
Seahawks, where they're running in the tournament. I get to do a lot of games. I love getting to see them, and so I really appreciate that. And then the other thing, the other kind of note today here, I wrote this message. This has been, they're talking about the cross and today we're going to address forgiveness. And there's a significant dilemma in this message that I found myself in. Real tension as to how I could do this because I had written this entire message based on the fact that the Tar Heels would have won.
Yeah, because about the time I Figure I need to do something. He's already moved.
Do I like, have to do this message?
Oh.
Let Target fans like wallow in this the whole time they're here today at church, or am I gracious and I just rewrite the whole thing? You're just going to wallow in it for about 30 minutes today. But we're going to need to put out because so there's reasons for this, and I hope it'll make sense. Because I had them.
Ready 6 online.
Sweet 16, and they blew my bracket and my message. So that just put them anyway. So we'll go from there. But today's message is about forgiveness.
Take 6 online.
Get ready 2 in the house. Take 2. 2 and 6 are live.
It's on billboards. You may have heard it. Talked about it. It's almost
Ready 2 online. Take 2. Abby, I think the LED screen wasn't graphic, and then Mike's face was out, so it might have to adjust your focus there a little bit.
So it should be a camera 5 with the scripture.
The cross is like the cross of Jesus, and we have our jewelry that represents it. The old churches are designed in the shape of the cross. And all these we just sort of become a part of our
Ready 1 online. Take 1.
what we think is we understand the cross. Here's all the time I get the cross, and we're going to do other things like that. The cross is actually something, like, to be honest,
Ready 6 online.
a little bit of time looking at it, but never really tried to
Take 6 online.
look past the cross.
Perfect. Yep.
Resurrection.
That's good.
So we decided over the next few weeks together, because it's kind of strange what God did. Right? Over the next few weeks, we're going to lead at least look at the cross. It is very strange that God would do this. He would save the world this way. He could have done this in 10,000 different ways. A lot of them would be very sensational, very cool. People would have known without a doubt when he was in charge. He could have blown stuff up, could have come in on, the sky's the limit. I mean, literally. And instead, to save the world,
Ready 2 online.
he comes as a man in the first century.
Take 2 online.
Is condemned alongside
6 are clear.
by the Roman government, and then he is crucified, executed on a Roman cross 2,000 some odd years ago. And he does this in order to demonstrate something about himself, something that we all need desperately in our own lives and in the world. And so this idea, this message is about forgiveness. That's what part of this is for. And maybe just to review, I'll start this one. Colossians chapter 1, we were last week, chapter 1, we read this passage. This is
5 is live.
It says, he is before all things.
Take 5.
Jesus, he exists before, all the things. And in him, right, in him, all things, again, here it is again, all things do what? Hold together. So we think of this, that in him, all things.
Dave, if you could slightly tilt down, give him a little more foot room. Right there. Oh. Alright. Perfect. Nice. Thank you, sir.
It's a state in him, in relationship with him, in remaining in him, abiding in all the language that you see through the scriptures. In him, things hold together. But apart from him, all things come apart. It says God was pleased to have all his fullness dwell in this person, in this human being who is called Jesus. And
Ready 3. Take 3.
This is this idea through him.
3.
He was going to reconcile to himself, and here's it again, all things. Whether in heaven or on earth, he's reconciling all things by making peace. This is the word, the old word, shalom. It's the idea that things are rightly related. So he's reconciling all things, and he's returning us.
Ready 2 online.
To right relationship with God, right relationship with ourselves, right relationship
Take
with
2 online.
And ready 1 in the house. Take 1. 1 and 2 are live.
And he does this, he makes this peace, he causes this to happen through his blood that is shed on the cross. This is all happening on the cross. And on the cross, we learned 4 things that we're going to pick up on in this series. 4 things that are happening, God's doing on the cross. Number 1 is God on the cross is demonstrating his love.
Alright. Ready
3.
Is the demonstration of God's love.
Take 3.
It's the culmination.
Nice quick adjustment there, David.
Number 2, on the cross, God is absorbing the sin of the world. Singular sin. something happened in this compression of violence at this particular time where he would absorb all that the
If you can
world had to
slow
offer,
your
powers and the principalities,
tracks
all the things
down
that
to a
rule, he
super
would
creepy
absorb
crawl,
and take
you
them
can
unto himself.
you can almost take a full minute to go the length of the track.
Number 3, on the cross, God forgives the world. On the cross, God is extending forgiveness to the world, for the world. And number 4 is God wins. We looked at this last week. What did he win, right? The cross is not a defeat overturned by the resurrection. The cross is a victory that is revealed in the resurrection. God was
Ready,
dismissing
one online.
the rules and the authorities that hold us hostage.
Take
that
one online.
imprison us to all
And
power,
one's live in the
stay
house.
stay so stuck
3
in,
is
and
clear.
not just as individuals. He was disarming the systems, all the things that perpetuate this. We're going to talk more about that in a couple of weeks. And in this, make no mistake about it, he was bringing about forgiveness. And so,
So he's going to write on the wall.
I would say it maybe like this. I would start and I would say,
Ready, 5.
when you have this idea that he's reconciling
Take
the
5.
world to himself,
On 5 as well.
and he's doing this through the shed blood, and he's going to call this forgiveness. And again, I'm going to kind of dance around a couple passages. You can see this. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. So if anyone is in Christ, right, in him, what happens? All things are held together. Apart from him, all things come apart. In him, if anyone is in Christ, there's a new creation that has come, that is, we've experienced. The old is gone and the new is here. This is all imagery of Genesis and what Paul had understood as creation and what God did in the beginning, sort of returning that to this state of shalom. And he says, all this is from God. And here's this language again. Who reconciled
We have a grow zone number coming.
to himself through Christ. Who gave us this ministry of reconciliation. So he had
Ready, 3
trusted this
online.
to us.
Take 3 online.
God
Coming to
was
3 as well.
reconciling the world to himself.
3 is
Here's
live
again,
everywhere, and
in
5 is
Christ.
clear.
And then here's the kicker. Not counting people's sins against us.
Can you send it again? It went away.
So why would it matter
Yep, just
that
sent.
your sins are no longer counted against you? Why does
Thank you.
forgiveness matter? Why does it matter to you? Why does it matter to us?
Ready, 2 online.
I think it's something
Take
to
2.
consider, because here's what I want you to
2 and 3 are live.
explain.
Coming to 2 also.
Because some of you are gonna hear
2 is
forgiveness,
live
and
everywhere.
forgiveness used as a weapon towards you. Someone does something to you, constantly berates you, belittles you, takes advantage of you, and they constantly say, well, you're supposed to forgive me. You haven't forgiven me. And they use all this language to you, so you're going to immediately kind of bristle. Like, where does this end? I don't want us to do that today. I want us to just back up. I want us to consider forgiveness because it's been used as this sort of tool, or we're afraid of it because if we forgive the wrong person, they're going to take advantage of us or harm us. And so we sort of have these reasons why we don't want to live in this way. And I want to give us some vision for that today. I want us to see this. My goal is for us to have a sweeping view of God's salvation, His intent to do so. So I'm going to be really careful, but I want it to be really personal today, and then we're going to broaden it out over the next few weeks. So this idea of forgiveness, why do you need to be forgiven? I want you to take just a moment, and I want you to consider like the things that you have done. The things that you feel like you constantly have to promise God you'll never do them again. Maybe it's the reasons why you felt embarrassed or ashamed to come into this place here this morning. Because we hear this every week. People say, I don't go to your church because the walls would fall down. I'm like, a lot of people in this church, walls are still not falling down. But what they mean is if I came here, God would strike me, that something would happen because I'm not worthy of being in here.
Dudley.
My favorite story about Fort City. There's a lady who's involved in some really abusive and it turned into some lifestyle
Ready, 1 in the house.
choices, and she came to our church.
Take 1.
And she shows up
1
out in the
and 2
car,
are live.
and she sits out in the back in her car, and one of the parking lot volunteers noticed her, got out of her car, stood by her car, got back in her car, got out of her car, stood by her car, got back in her car. And so he left his post in the parking lot, which is dangerous because people can fight if they're not out there.
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes over to her, and she gets out of the car, and he says, ma'am, can I help you? And she says, I don't know if I can go in. He said, oh, yeah, you can. He said, I'll go in with you. And she came in, and he brought her in, and he sat with her somewhere back over here. And about midway through the music, she's tears in her eyes, and she looked over and she says, I can't believe you let people like me in here. And he turns and looks at her and says, man, we're all people like you.
Ready, one. Take
So
one.
if you're here and you've got things on you, I just want you to consider what forgiveness, like truly being forgiven might mean for you. And I want us to start with that place because I want you to see this in a little bit different. I want you to have vision for this. Not only vision for what God has done, but for vision for what it requires of us, which is a really important part of this. So this is how we're going to do this. What God was doing for us on the cross is he was coming to bring forgiveness. This is his message throughout the Gospels. What God came to save us from sin, to bring forgiveness. Again, one of my favorite stories. So
Already 2 in the house. Take 2. 1 and 2 are live.
Luke chapter 4, I think. But
See, Abby, could you push in ever so slightly so we lose that small LED screen? And then, yeah, right there, perfect. Ready, 6 online. Take 6 online. Thank you.
We need to get our friend Jesus because we heard that he's a healer and a teacher. They're not concerned with his teaching so much as the fact that he can heal people. They've heard this. So we get an idea. We'll get our friend to Jesus, and then he'll heal him, and then all will be good. We're excited about this. So they have a plan. They get their friend, they put him on a mat, and they carry him to the house where Jesus is teaching, and he's there, and the house is so overrun with people that they can't get to the door to even get in front of Jesus. But the friends are not to be deterred, so they take the friend up on top of the roof, which is probably no simple endeavor. They get there, and it's kind of, it's thatch and clay on it. So they dig a hole in the roof, right over Jesus. You can imagine the arguments up on the roof going, is it here, is it there, nothing there? And when they're right, like, dude, I told you. So they dig this hole, they're right over Jesus, and they lower the friend. So Jesus is up there, the dirt starts falling in, and here comes this dude on the mat. Like, I just kind of envision it. Here he comes. And they're high-fiving each other, they're so excited, we did it. And Jesus looks at their friend, and he goes, your sins are forgiven. And
Ready, 1.
What? Right? Jesus, it's not his sins, it's his legs. I think you missed this. His legs are the problem, not his sins. And in fact, all the Pharisees and religious leaders, they're there as well.
Ready.
What do they say to Jesus?
Maybe not.
They said, who gives this man authority to forgive sins? That was always their problem with Jesus. Whenever he would forgive or offer forgiveness, they would say, who gives this man
Ready, 1 online.
Only God can forgive
Take
sins.
1 online.
Yep.
6, you're clear.
Coming to 1 also.
This idea of
Okay.
sin
1's live everywhere. 2, you're clear.
was some sense of authority or ruler. Who had the right to do this? And then Jesus turns and he asks everybody there, he said, which is easier? To forgive sins or to heal him? Let me ask you a question. If you were in that room, what would you say? I tell you what I would say even sometimes today. It's easier to forgive sins because healing takes a miracle. I mean, don't we think like this? And when Jesus looks, he says the exact opposite. He says, oh, take up your mat, rise up and walk. And immediately the man's legs were healed. What he was demonstrating there is that he can heal bodies with his word, but to forgive sins was going to require his blood. That the true miracle that he was going to extend to me and to you and to the world was through his blood to reconcile
Ready, 2 online.
Take
Take 2. 2 and 1 are live.
Sins against us. That sin is this, and a lot of us say, what is sin? You're going to have a list of things. Is it cheating? Is it lying? Is it this? And you're going to have a list of the things that somebody else does, because it's always someone else who's like, oh, they do that. That's their sin. My sins they're not as bad. But sin literally means, it's the Greek word, it's an archery term. It just means you missed the mark. That's all it means. It's to miss the mark. And so we sort of get our little bullseye, and we're like, well, it's right on the line. It's only a 9. I'm pretty close. And we start trying to figure out why this isn't as bad as that, right? That's how it is. We missed the mark, but it's really not that big of a deal. And the question is, what do we miss the mark on? Like, why would God use that word to describe this thing? He came to forgive sin. Sin is fundamentally, right, the mark that we missed is that we failed to do what God had intended us to do, which is what? I've been talking about this for 8 weeks now. To faithfully bear his image. It is our vocation. I keep trying to say this because I have people tell me after the service, they'll ask me questions and they keep going back to this other end, like, no, I'm trying
Ready,
to
2 in the house. Take 2. 2 is live everywhere.
That is our vocation. That is the starting, that is the point we want to get to. And that's the mark that we missed. We did not do the thing that God had created us and called us to do, to bear his image, to faithfully bear his image. That's the mark that we missed. The foundation for that was not so much that what we do or what we don't do. Compliance doesn't fix broken trust. Right? It's interesting. I read the Ten Commandments. Oh, the Ten Commandments are such a noble. Oh, they're so noble. I'm like, thou shalt not kill. If you're leaving your teenage boys at home, and you go, okay, we've got some ground rules. Don't kill each other. Like, what has had to happen in order for that to be the bar that you're hoping they can live up to? Like, you know, hey, these are not super, like, moral,
for 20 minutes.
things. Don't kill each other. It's a pretty low bar for humans. So he gives them this, and then...
You've got 4, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to say that.
So compliance to the law doesn't fix this or do this. It doesn't do it in our relationships. It doesn't do it with our kids. It doesn't do it in school systems. It doesn't do it in legal systems. It doesn't work that way.
Hey David, could we pull out real far out between, yeah, fully out? Let me get a real quick dolly here. Ready, 3 online. Take 3 online.
In him to be restored and reconciled.
Let's go.
To learn how to derive the life that we've been entrusted with and given.
Nice.
And bring that to bear on the world around us.
Ready, 1 online.
And that's what he's seeking to restore. And this is what forgiveness is.
Take 1 online. All right, David, you're good.
I'm coming to 1. 1's live everywhere. 2 is clear.
Forgiveness comes into that place and removes that which separates. Forgiveness also restores the sense of freedom from which we were designed and intended to live. And then lastly, forgiveness simply is redemption. Colossians chapter 1. For he has
Ready,
rescued
5.
us
Take
from
5.
the dominion of darkness
On 5 as well.
and language of rule and authority. And he has brought us into the kingdom of the Son whom he loves, in whom we have what? You say it.
Mike's face might be slightly out of focus.
The forgiveness of sin. This just equals that. So this is really important for us to start to get our heads and our hearts around. Because we have inherited some ideas of the gospel that often start with this passage in Romans chapter 3. And the passage is this: for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. And this then it goes on to other things, and it is
Ready,
very
1 in the house.
misleading
Take 1.
in what that
1 and
paragraph
5 are
is
live.
actually about. And so I was trying to back up and think about how can we think about this a little bit differently, because a lot of what happens is we have these. Well, I'll get to that in just a minute. So last
Ready, 1
Sunday
online.
was Selection Sunday.
Take 1 online. 1's live everywhere.
So if you're not a basketball fan, if you don't have a bracket, this is basically what happens. The NCAA is the governing body. They have the authority to pick the 68 teams that will get into the tournament. There are 4 teams that do play-ins, and that is whittled down to 64 teams. And then those 64 teams go to 32 to 16 to 8, 4, and then they have a national championship. And so there's a lot of controversy around the selection process, namely around the North Carolina Tar Heels being put in the tournament. Everybody said they should have been excluded from the tournament, should not have made the tournament. Did y'all know this? It's all over everything, every sport. And what they were talking about is this was all centered on this thing called Quad 1 wins. I did a deep dive on this. It was fascinating. Quad 1 wins. So these Quad 1 wins it's a category of wins, of victories. Sorry, man.
Ready, 6 online.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Just came right out. I'm so sorry. All right, so Quad 1 wins is a quality.
Actually, I'm gonna stick here on 1.
And it also has to do with, I feel so bad. And it also has to do with the ranking of the opponent. So there's a category for this. And so everybody said they did not have enough Quad 1 wins to qualify or to be eligible for the tournament. Because they only had 1 Quad 1 win. So if you were looking up a book that was divided into chapters and verses, you might see in chapter 3, verse 23, you might see this statement that UNC fell short
Ready, 3.
of the number of
Take
Quad 1
3.
wins required for tournament eligibility. you immediately started going, oh yeah, but, right? This is where this broke down because they had won. I hadn't won too. I was like, I was
Ready 2 online.
because they were playing really well.
Take 2 online.
Here, and they played really well, and they're playing games.
Ready 2 in the house. Take 2. 2 is live everywhere. 3 is clear.
But UNC fell short of the number of quad-1 wins required for Elsdon, and so what people started doing is started justifying why they deserve to be there. Oh, they hung with Duke, or oh, they did this, or oh, he was shooting this, or he was shooting that. And they started like creating all these reasons to justify why they would belong in there. And here's the problem. What happened, what would have happened, is had this continued, what they were trying to do is to prove to everyone that they deserved to be there. That was the language, and now what everybody's saying is that just proves that they weren't. That's what's being said. So what if we were to back up a couple of verses to verse 20 of this book? And it reads like this.
Ready 3.
No one we declare
Take 3.
simply by the number of quad 1 wins. For apart from the quad 1 wins, the way of the NCAA has been made known. And the way it's been made known is those with the authority to say yes, said yes. Period. It's the end of the sentence. Then you keep reading. And you say this. UNC fell short of the number of the quad 1 wins required, and UNC is included in the NCAA tournament. We were joking earlier because we were on the back, so I think we should change that to was included. I was like, oh gosh. I'm just kidding. But it's one sentence, and it's 2 things that seem to say the opposite things, but it says
Ready 2 online.
they didn't deserve to be in,
Take 2 online.
they were in.
2 is live in the house as well.
That it made known that it was not dependent on the number of quad 1 wins. Are you following me with this?
All right, we've got iPad content coming up next.
Yep.
It's a different book.
That iPad's gonna be
Yep, he changed that.
and they're gonna go straight to the next
It's got a
slide.
big ball graphic.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay.
Of the glory of God. What happens when you hear that? What
Go ahead and go to that next slide. All have sinned.
Ready 3.
that was expected of them?
Bring in the all have sinned slide.
We either feel a tremendous sense of
Take
shame
3.
Take 3.
and guilt and oh my gosh, or we start trying to justify why this isn't as bad as people really think that it is. This is how we deal with sin. When we sort of are found in these places, our tendency is to hide ourselves, to pretend that this wasn't as big of a deal as it really was. And when we can
Ready 1 in the house.
hide ourselves, when that doesn't work, we often blame others. It was my brother, it was him, it was this, it was that. It was all these different reasons or excuses why this happened to me. And when that fails, we start to justify all
Ready,
kinds of things about ourselves to say, this is why it's not wrong for me.
Ready
This
1.
is why I'm okay. It's the pattern and the process of how this works.
Take 1.
I'm gonna go to 2. Ready 2. Take 2.
1 and 2 are live.
Because it's just a lot of moral, intricacies of whether or not I did this or what I believe about that. But it's far more than that. Because what happens to human beings when they live in a relationship where forgiveness is not prevalent, or forgiveness is not the condition of their relationship, and I'll mention more about that in just a minute, what happens to them is they begin to pull apart, they begin to tear the other people or the other person down, and eventually tear them apart. Outside of him, all things come apart, including your relationship with yourself and your relationship with others. All things come apart. In him they hold together, outside of him they come apart. And so what begins to happen to us is we
Ready 2 in the house. Take 2. 2 is live everywhere.
we begin to devalue and undermine and objectify and eventually harm them.
Ready 6 online.
Way to most of what we experience in the world.
Take 6 online. 6 and 2 are live.
It happens. I mean, think about how we feel about people. I mean, this is Duke fans and Carolina fans, they can get into it pretty good about this. Right? Republicans and Democrats can get into it pretty good about this. Right? People can look and you begin to tear those people down and you want bad things to happen. But we do this in much more insidious ways. In kids' sports. We do this when kids get ahead or get into college. How do you feel about someone's kid got ahead of your kid? What are we trying to tear them down or tear them apart? We're in constant comparison and competition with each other, being pulled apart. In him, or outside of him, all things come apart. It's this hyper-competitive, hyper-comparative world that we live in. And what eventually happens is this, and we're going to talk more about this next week, this sort of sense of rivalry with one another gives way to violence.
Ready, 1 online, take 1.
When my kids were small, I didn't put any bumper stickers on my car, ever.
Already 1 in the house. Take 1. 1 is live everywhere. 2 is clear.
On the back of my car because you're driving behind me. And I think my daughter was in 4th grade. She get these out, but she would get this award. She was a honor student.
Groza number coming.
And so your kids came home like, Mom and Dad, I got a bumper sticker that says I'm an honor student. I'm like, I don't put bumper stickers on my car. Are you not proud of me? I'm like, oh yeah, maybe so. So I put this bumper sticker on my car. Essentially it has like a corporate sponsor, so they free advertising for everybody, because who's going to tell their kid I'm not proud of them? So I put this on the back of my car. And it's so funny because not too long after this, you see these things everywhere. And then someone came up with another.
Ready, 2 online,
You know what it said? It said, my child.
take 2 online.
You see that?
Ready 2. Take 2. 2's live everywhere.
What has to happen to you for that to be your solution? You're like, your kid's not understand? Cool, my kid will beat him up. That makes me feel a lot better about myself and the world around me. Like, what is this? But it shows you how quick we get to this place where if anything crosses us or bothers us, it's game on in that sense. This is what sin does. Sin is never a problem.
Ready, 6 online,
Just a problem.
take 6 online. 6 and 2 are live.
In your heart and even your relationships. I see, I'm really careful because I see people who make decisions, sinful decisions, deviations from God's will or God's way, undermining His word that affect generations below them. And it always does. Most of what we have inherited, even in the chaos of our political system, we have inherited from generations before us. Deviations, they always multiply and magnify further and further away. And such is the trajectory of sin. It always leads to separation. It always leads to death. My personal belief about what happens is, as we look forward into sort of this eternal idea of what we call hell, is this idea that there's this eternal, the trajectory of this end of eternity leads to this particular thing.
Ready, 1 online,
And so
take 1 online.
part of this is a plea
1 and 2 are live.
that sin is not just about your moral conscience. It's about the way the world is. And it's hinged on all of the little decisions.
Ready, 1 in the house.
In faith, trusting and believing in the
Take
rules
1.
that we have been rescued into. We have been delivered from the domain of darkness and rescued into
Yeah, he
the kingdom of
didn't.
the Son whom He loves, and to give our allegiance to Him. That's what I'm asking for. So, how does this happen? Right? Because all of sin has fallen short of this glory of God. Paul would talk about this
Ready, 2 online,
he would call it the body of
take 2 online.
death. Who would deliver me from this
Ow.
body of sin and death? In Romans chapter 6. And Flannery Rutledge wrote an entire book, and this thick, it's massive, on the cross, the crucifixion cross of Jesus. And she writes these words.
Ready,
"The
3.
body of death
Take 3.
is the whole existence of the human being
I'm on 3 as well.
under powers, under this rule. It encompasses the fear of exclusion, being left out, the dread of condemnation, the threat of judgment, enslavement by sin, and the knowledge that according to the law, one is on very shaky ground. That even if you do everything exactly right,
So this time you didn't do the hide, blame, justify.
There's some sense that one of these other things is going to happen, or you blow it once and you might as well blow it. And that's how it's taught. You might as well have just.
Oh, yeah, I guess not. Ready, 2 online,
Right, so
take 2 online.
have, like, a bad lunch. You know, I mean, I ate like burger and fries for lunch. I'm just gonna have like ice cream and cake for dinner and dessert. It's already blown. It's day's already over. Just do it all.
Sounds good.
2 in the house. Take 2. 2 is live everywhere.
Now I recognize that every single decision, every single part of this. So here's the continuation. So if you back up, because this is what we all think, we're like, oh, what do I need to keep? A lot of you have conversations about which Bible commands you're supposed to keep and which ones you don't have to keep. You had those conversations before? Just me? If we back up to this verse 20, what it would say is this. back at one, to the verse 20 there.
Ready 3.
No
Take
one
3.
will be declared
Take 3.
righteous
3
in
is
God's
live everywhere.
sight by the works of the law. What does that mean? Bring all of your evidence for how moral and how compliant and how good and how perfectly executed you have been in all the fine points, and you will not be declared righteousness because of that. No matter how many quad one wins you have or how many quad one wins you don't have, you're not getting in.
Ready 1 in the house. Take 1.
Make sense?
And ready 2 online. Take 2.
1 and 2 are
So
live.
apart from the law, the righteousness of God has been made known. For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, and it's one sentence.
Ready 3.
And
Take
all
3.
are what? How? They're freely justified. Freely justified. All are freely justified by His grace through the redemption that came by Christ Jesus. What is the redemption that came by Christ Jesus? It is forgiveness. Right? You should never quote Romans 3:23 without 3:24. It is one sentence.
Ready 2 online.
All have
Take 2.
sinned and all are freely justified. God is not, He's not withholding, God, we are freely justified by His grace.
Ready 6 online.
The forgiveness that has been made available to us.
Take 6 online. 6 and 3 are live.
Reading down this passage, you'll see things like whether you're Jewish or Gentile.
Ready 1 in the
all
house.
fall,
Take
set
1.
down short, and
1 and 6
we
are
get to
live.
the very end. I'm going to just skip on down.
Coming to 5.
But he says this, that God presented
Ready 5.
Christ
Take 5.
as a sacrifice of atonement
6 you're clear. I'm on 5 as well.
through the shedding of His blood. To be received how? By trust, by faith. And He did this. He was on the cross. He put Himself on the cross to demonstrate what? His righteousness. A way has been made for us to know and receive the righteousness that is required to be justified. This is it. Because in His forbearance, He let
Ready
us
3 online.
beforehand
Take 3.
unpunished. He did this to demonstrate His
Whoops.
righteousness
I did not take 3. I took 5. Ready 3. Take 3.
so as to be just and the one who justifies. What God has done, we're going to again tease this out more. This is how I want to close today.
Ready 1.
What
Take
God has
1.
done
3 is still live in online.
for you to be forgiven for whatever it is that you have done. Whatever it is. And He can do that, and He's still just and righteous. Because He is the one who has justified you when we trust what He has done for us. And that is no small task.
Ready 1 online.
No small task.
Take 1.
I think I just have 1. Yep.
In my view, is not simply
Ready 5.
a
Ready 5.
transactional sort of quid
Take
pro
5.
quo
Actually, I'm going to go 3. Ready 3.
Ah.
idea.
Take 3.
But I think of it like this.
3 and 5 are live.
Forgiveness is like this space.
Oh dear. This is totally different now. Ready 3. Take 3.
And this is in Him. And it's in this place all things hold together. And in Him is both far more secure than you could ever imagine, and it's far more precarious than you care to imagine. Because there are moments where you trust Him, maybe like in here, you trust Him implicitly and deeply, and you walk in, you get in your car, and someone does something, or something happens at work, or something happens at your home, and all that goes out the window, and you feel like, oh my gosh, I've lost it all. Or in your relationships, you feel this way. I did counseling a couple of years ago. They were recovering from an affair. And they were coming back in, and every week they would come in and they would say, it feels so hard because Every time he comes home 5 minutes late, I begin to wonder and I distrust him. And he says, every time I come in, I feel like I'm on trial for what I have done. And I'm like, why is it so hard? I said, because forgiveness is hard. But it's in a place that resides and it requires trust, and only trust can do it. It is in him that we learn how to live this way. It is in forgiveness. And so it is a place that we come into, this place that we'll call forgiveness, this place where there is reconciliation and where there is redemption in our own hearts. And beginning from there in our own relationships as we learn how to live in him. And the way I think about this is that we live in forgiveness as one who has been forgiven.
Ready, 1 online.
And so what is required?
Take 1 online.
What is required for you to
Come
live
to 1
this
as
way?
well. 1 is live everywhere. 3, you're clear.
It's trust. You have to, number 1, you have to trust that the forgiveness that Jesus offers can really be true.
Ready, 3. Take 3.
Some of you live
3 is live online too.
with
I
so
mean,
much
in the
guilt
house.
and shame that you punish yourselves over and over and over. Anytime something good happens to you, you immediately think you don't deserve it because of what you have done. To receive and to trust that what Jesus has done for us could actually be true for you.
Ready, 2 online. Can you give him a little more headroom, Jack? Sweet, thank you. Ready, 2. Take 2. 2 and 3 are live.
And I'm coming to 2. 2's live everywhere.
Please forgive me. I'll try to confess with as much zeal and specificity as I could. And then I would say this. And I promise. What? I won't do it anymore. And what I learned is when I say, Jesus, I confess this, and he just. Did you see the cross? Did you see the cross? Nothing else needs to be done. And the problem is you don't rest in that. Because here's what you don't do. You don't go, oh man, the cross and forgiveness. Now I'm doing what I want to do. You don't do that. You don't collide with the love of that death and just walk away and do your own thing. To believe that this forgiveness is actually real for you is the first thing. The second is you have to trust that forgiveness
Ready,
is
3.
this separation.
Take 3.
Separation of sin and death so that you can now remain and you can live in this place where forgiveness rules and governs. This is true of relationships. This is why you can't forgive someone who is not in that place with you. You can forgive them, but you can't be reconciled to them.
Ready, 1 in the house. Take 1.
And ready, 2 online. Take 2 online. 2 and 1 are live.
Live in forgiveness as one who has been forgiven. The Tar Heels needed to prove their worth in the NCAA tournament. And they did. Just kidding. The gospel reverses what it says. When Paul implores us, he says, I want you to walk in a manner worthy of the justification, the calling, the vocation that you have already received.
Ready, 1 online. Take 1.
To live in
1 is live everywhere.
as one who's been forgiven. There's a really famous song that would be used. Paul quotes it in his letter. And it's Psalm 32, and it says, Blessed is the one whose transgression is forgiven, whose sins are covered. And blessed is the one whose sin the Lord does not count against them. And then out of that place, in whose spirit there is no deceit, when I kept silent, my bones wasted away through my groaning all day long, for day and night your hand was heavy upon me, my strength was sapped in the heat of the moment. Then I acknowledged my sin to you, and I did not cover up my iniquity. And I said, I will confess my transgressions to the Lord, and you forgave. And it sounds like it's a quid pro quo, but it's not. It's really, when I did all that, I realized that I was forgiven. Your confession is not to get God's forgiveness. Your confession is to realize
Ready 2 in the house.
you have been forgiven and to live in that. It goes
Take
on,
2.
and it says,
1 or 2 are live.
don't be like the horse or the mule, which have no understanding, must be controlled by bit and bridle. They won't do what they're supposed to do. But
Ready 6 online.
love surrounds the
Take 6 online. 6 and 2 are live.
that somehow you're not controlled by, am I obeying this law or disobeying that law, or is this, you're moved by what God has done and his love for you. To live in forgiveness as one who is forgiven. Will you bow your head and close your eyes? I want to pray for us.
Ready 1. Take 1.
And I'm on clean feed.
So you're
6 are
here
clear. 1 is live everywhere.
and you don't believe you can be forgiven. I would ask you to open your hands in front of you just in the quiet of your seat. Maybe for the first time, declare that you trust his forgiveness is sufficient for you. Some of you have been making promises that you'll do better. And you don't. Maybe you should open your hands and say, Lord, I trust your work in my life, that I can remain in you, not to do this on my own. You are just, you are justified. We need reconciliation in our own souls. We need redemption for the brokenness that we've experienced. And so my prayer for us is this. May the redemption of my own self contribute towards the redemption of all things that you long for. May the reconciliation of my own division be useful for the reconciliation of all things. May the forgiveness of my own sin be the foundation of the forgiveness I learn to extend. Lord, would you help me to live in the freedom
Ready 2.
that is provided
Take
in
2.
forgiveness?
2 is live everywhere.
Would you help me to carry the identity of one who has been made right, reconciled, redeemed? Help me to live in forgiveness as one who has been forgiven. And I pray all these things in the name of your Son, Jesus, who is our King.
Carson. There he is.
Thank you.
Church, it's been good to be together today, and I'm excited for
Ready
next
1.
Sunday. And as we
Take
prepare
1.
for baptism night on April the 6th, don't forget about that. Church, we love you. We hope you
Good
have a
job
great
leaving both of them in there, Jack.
Sunday. See you next week.
Nice. All
Thank
right.
you.
Y'all have a good rest of your week. Good stuff, everyone.
Okay.
That looks
Great
good.
job. Host team crashing the doors open up here.
It's okay. I was late on it too.